Well, I can hear some helicopters. Can't see them yet, or a helicopter. Again, there was a woman here who took a very big hit with a border hopper minibus when Russian forces were at the border, so we can certainly all take a very big hit. Certainly all in range of war, the unexpected when you least expect it. On a day just like today, certainly can come as a thief in the night, first strike. Bio warfare, cyber warfare and war, and they can take down national grids when all the power goes down. So I don't know how you'll fare when the lights go out. We are only 33 miles from RAF Mildenhall and Lakenheath, big US air bases, Russian nuclear targets. And when I was in Russia, Leningrad, I did see scale models of the UK and London, every strategic target marked, more pins in East Anglia than anywhere else. And the two big red pins, RAF Mildenhall and Lakenheath, again big US air bases, Russian nuclear targets. So no Red Carmichael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. Again, that is a Mondeo, Steve Wright Ipswich. The Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, riding round in a blue Mondeo. 5 girls murdered in 10 days. Some of them were found naked in a satanic pose. Steve Wright also may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich. Steve Wright did work in Norwich Red Light District in the Ferryman pub. Also 22 miles from here. And again, in this, really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall. 1722 just pulled in over there. Young 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch, dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. But I'll certainly set you up as a Red Carmichael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. Certainly will pay to make you disappear. Did have a silver BMW crew outside, ringing the doorbell, driving off, coming back with the headlights on full. So we did invite him up the coast for a Game of Thrones, Game of Sandcastles, took it out with this. What was the outcome? I really cannot say, but what I can say is BMWs cannot fly and cannot float. So like Pink says, when you're surrounded by bigwig gnolls, snobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, certainly disappear, for they come for me. Norfolk Cubers, Cobbers, Dismace and Council. The White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And there was a man was murdered at Morrison's at Wyndham, where Norfolk Police Headquarters is, who did take a big hit. Murder at Morrison's. No one's got number 10 on it. Can see Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies for details. Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation. Sykes Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS. And Keir Starmer did cover up the murder on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. He was head of prosecution at the time, Crown prosecution. Also covered up Jimmy Savile, the rape of the UK's Devil Island, the rape of Britain and the capital. Andy Burnham also, the Monkey Mayor. So, like Pink says, when you're surrounded by bigwig gnolls, snobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear, for they come for me. So that is the big disc frame. Set you up as a red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. And that van had Bluff on it. That one's got Bluff on it also. One big monster con, one big monster bluff. Disc Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia. It's the local mob, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, it's the local Nazis. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host, plainclothes lover. Not true detective. And that's another good watch. Sombre, Autonomy of a Crime, based on actual events in France, where there was a woolly hat serial rapist riding around in a silver Porsche unchecked for 30 years because of police violence. Plenty of women and young girls sexually abused and raped. And obviously that's all coming out about the rape of Britain and the capital. But there's plenty of grooming gangs in high places. You also have the royal grooming gang who consider it their royal privilege. And then you have satanic grooming gangs on the UK's Devil Island also. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, castles, manor houses. UK's Devil Island, country estates, certainly not mine. And a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, the local Nazis. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. So all in the bag in this Norfolk UK. And again, that one's got Bluff on it over there and Lie as a big monster con. Monster Bluff, one big porky pie, serial killer lie in this Norfolk UK. They want everyone to believe it's true, but never the case 39 on all accounts, in order to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Frames and fixtures switches, monster lies, bogus diagnosis, and certainly not mine. So certainly is the one. Anyhow, God bless, take care. I didn't get to see my helicopter or helicopters, but as always we certainly are all in range of war. You can certainly take a very big hit in this Norfolk UK, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, the local Nazis, this SS police. Really are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of, but no black wizard. Sandringham serial killer, Ken Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Nomad monster, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. One a big monster con. And I haven't seen the screaming raven man and woman in their VW silver estate car coming down Skelton Road or coming up Skelton Roads. Rant and raving, screaming, yelling all their monster lies for everyone to hear. Did get them on video last week, classic. Videos have been sent to the police, who also can't back up their big mad monster, porcupine serial killer lies. And again, two will smokers, certainly will smoke you, do anyone's dirty work. So certainly is one. Anyhow, God bless, take care.